Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. You know guys, the sole reason I created this channel was to give people the alpha they need to make informed decisions. Over 90% of everyone investing in crypto lose money. That doesn't make any sense. So I have a financial background. I do my deep dives for me, and I share with my community. So therefore, when I uncover uncomfortable truths, I talk about it. I share that with you. That is not like the majority of influencers. When they uncover an uncomfortable truth, they somehow spin it to a positive. They tell you what you want to hear. Well, if that's you, you're not going to like this video. You're not going to like the channel. But quite frankly, guys, for me, anyone that lies to me about my money or sugarcoats it or hides information that's negative, we can't be friends. And if that is something you want in your relationship with your money, you should watch this channel and you're going to like this video. So in this video, what we're going to talk about is there a reset coming, say the start of the year, or maybe right now, because there's a lot of hype talking about that. So we're going to dive into that, and I'm going to give you a ton of alpha, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and tell you what I'm up to, and you can do with that information as you will. So hit the like button. Come on guys, it doesn't cost you a penny. Hit the like button. Let's dive into it. Okay, the first thing out of the gate, I've made multiple videos talking about the fear and greed index. And guys, when it gets down to the red, and if you're still bullish, if you're still in crypto, you should probably start dollar cost averaging in to your favorite token. If you're not, I get it. Just hold tight and maybe sell out of any pump. Now, I believe that we're going to have a good pump into the first of the year. Could be wrong. Earlier this morning, looked like I was already right. But that being said, depending on what token you bought in the red zone, you could already took some profits and got out. And people are doing that. So here's some alpha. 80 to 90% of everyone investing in crypto are doing it with leverage in the perps. They are not hodling. They are not buying in the spot. So therefore, guys, it is going to keep being volatile. I used to be a licensed 3 futures and options trader. I traded currencies and coffee, sugar, cocoa, all that stuff. It's the same game. We are speculators. Cryptos are not stocks. Most of these projects have zero value outside of speculation, and very few of them accrue value back to the token holders. And if you understand that, I think you have a chance to do well. And if you think that we're going to have an altcoin season to come save you, guys, you're probably wrong. Now, I know you hear that from a lot of influencers who have been telling you you're getting a Lambo for 4 years. Well, now that they're wrong, they're just stretching out the timeline, moving the goalposts. So let's be honest, guys. Did you get into crypto to not make life-changing gains or real profit this cycle? Well, I know I did. I can go flip properties. I can buy Tesla, Bitcoin, Nvidia, some of these new IPOs that are coming out like Circle. So, guys, keep that in mind. The same people that have been lying to you or just been wrong are starting to keep the hype and the FOMO going into 2026, into 2030. You're out of your mind. This is just software and code, and it's open source. The big boys are here, and most of these projects are going to disappear. And I personally have a plan to take advantage of them. And we'll talk about that. All right, let's get on course of what I want to talk about. Like, look at all this news coming out. 2026 reset, the big, bold reset. Crypto winter, no, it's just a mid-cycle reset. Well, guys, I don't care about any of that. I'm just going to forget about all the hype and the misinformation I've received when I got into crypto 4 years ago. Screw the cycle. Just trade like I know how to trade. Find my own information and act accordingly. Treat this asset class like commodities, because that's basically what they are. Now, I've been right pretty much for 4 years. I've told people 90% of all altcoins don't hit a new all-time high in its second bull run, and pretty much there's only been 1 or 2 that has ever hit a new all-time high in its third cycle. Well, it's true. I play the probabilities, guys, and come January 1, I will not own an altcoin, period. So I'm going to try to rant a little bit, but guys, stay with me, because I am going to give you a ton of alpha and tell you what I'm up to. All right. Based on those articles, I started scrolling down to see how bad it really is. Like, you know, if you bought any altcoin in January, first of the year, how are you doing? And as I was scrolling down, I was like, okay, Bitcoin, if you put in 10,000, you're down $400, right? You put in 10,000 in Ethereum, you're down $1,300, $1,700 with XRP, etc., etc. And then one thing I've noticed is that the only tokens that are really doing well for the most part are new tokens like Hyperliquid, but also the DEX and the exchanges. Hyperliquid is up. Leo token is an exchange for what BitGet. It's up, and those projects are doing well. But as I scroll down, you know, I'm like, no matter what it is, Aptos, Avalanche, Algorand, you got wrecked. And then I get down to like 84, I think it is, and I see Beldex. Like, how have I never heard of Beldex? It's up for the year, the month, and the week. And I'm like, and now it was up for the day. So I'm like, what is it? Now here's some alpha, guys, to show you the BS that we are investing in. Now that project's outperforming most great projects, and I find it hard to believe I've never heard of it. But now look at this chart. That looks like a rug pull. Now, here's what I want to tell you guys, and I promise you this is the most important information of anything you will ever learn in crypto. I truly believe this. It's about tokenomics. So if you want to understand how you're getting scammed and how the founders and the early investors are making immense money off of you and your exit liquidity, if you don't think your exit liquidity, look at it this way. It's as simple as it gets. All right? That's your opportunity. If you bought this token in 2019, it's a rug pull for the most part. You got wrecked. Now, that's your chart. But if you were the founder, or early investor, or a dev, that's their chart. The market cap's exploding. It has adoption. They've been dumping all along. They've made life-changing gains while you did that. So there's no exception, guys. I don't care if it's XRP, XLM, HBAR. Go look at the price chart, historical. Look at the market cap. One's going to probably go up and the other one's going to go down. And if it goes down, your exit liquidity. And stop listening to the hype and the BS. Tokenomics matter. It doesn't matter how phenomenal a project is if the founders and the early investors are dumping on you. It's like being a sales rep for a company and you were promised all this commission when you hit these numbers and the company's exploding, your boss is getting rich and your commission checks are going down. Why? Because he keeps adding sales reps. That's the epitome of, and the best metaphor for bad tokenomics. Now, here's some more alpha. And I'm just going to rant away, guys, but stay with me. I promise you, this may not make you the most money, but it'll probably save you a ton. It's alpha like this. All right, AI16Z. was one of my small amount bags. And I actually dollar cost average in when I thought it was way down. Well, it just kept going down. So today, I wake up and I go, wow, AI16Z is up 239%. I immediately liquidated all of it at a loss. But guess what, guys? That gives me more exit liquidity. I was wrong. Maybe it pumps more. But now that I understand, and I learned a lot in the last 4 years, why would it come back? Why would AI16Z or any of these projects come back if you bought the top and make you money? So I just took my 25% down, moved it into a stable coin. Now I have exit liquidity. I'm going to move on. So that's kind of my point, guys. When we talk about, is this a reset? I believe it probably is for Bitcoin, maybe Solana, and a few other altcoins. But here's the game, guys. In my opinion, the big money, the smart money, the exchanges, the whales, the manipulators who have made life-changing gains on your backs with your money, they're going to reset it, but they're going to keep doing what they're doing. They're not going to pump these dino tokens to new all-time highs. Why would they? They're making millions manipulating you every single day. Right when some sector or altcoin starts to pump, what do? The exit liquidity gets there, they take it. Now look at this, guys. This is just an example of 2 posts we made in the inner circle. Happens almost every day. I'm a little jaded, guys, but what is working is taking profits immediately when these things pump are going short. Look at this. This is only a couple hours ago. Recall has no future. We don't need that project. If it disappears, who cares? Up almost 70%. We put it in our inner circle, and look, guys, it dropped almost 30%. Like that. As soon as that exit liquidity, look, it's manipulated. The early investors, whoever runs the show, dumped on you. And guys, 30% down doesn't sound like a lot of money. When you're on 10x, that's 3x your money. That's 300% on your money in a day. See how the game works? So it doesn't sound like much if you only had $1,000. What if you had 10,000, 100,000? They're always just going to keep taking advantage of you if you don't understand it. Look at this. Here's the other one we posted this morning. Boba. Boba has no future. No one cares about this project. Again, it's speculation, guys, and speculation's okay if you understand we're speculating. But look at it. Ripping, and then what? It's down even more, like 33%. Again, 10x leverage, and we go a lot higher sometime if you're really good. I'm not telling you to use that kind of leverage. If you're on 100x leverage, you made 3,000%. Like that. Do you see the game? Whether you want to play the game or not, if you understand it, you might want to just sell your bags on the way up, because this game is amazing to the people that understand it. Remember, 90% of people, and I think it's probably higher this cycle, lose money. So when you surf around and people are telling you, oh, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. No, the people I know that are doing extremely well, which is 25 people that made life-changing gains in this cycle, they didn't hodl. They're playing the game, right? And if you want to learn to play the game, guys, I'm going to talk about it. Now, I also want to give you, if you're still watching, I want to give you a scam warning about XRP. It has nothing to do with XRP. It is a scam, okay? Now, that being said, if you want to learn to short, guys, I truly believe that I have the best shorting course on the planet. And as you can tell, we don't short the pullbacks. We short the pumps. We short the all-time highs. We short the news. It's totally different. You don't short when it's falling apart. You're taking profits. And then, if you want to trade, once you cover your short, you buy and go long and catch another trade. That's what we teach in my shorting course. Now, it's 13 videos. It teaches you my system. You get a Zoom call with me where we make sure you understand the strategy, and then you get 5 months of my inner circle, all for only $250. I think each sector is worth more than that. Now, if you need some help with your portfolio, I got you, guys. Whether it's closing out this cycle or creating a portfolio for 2026, it's in my portfolio course. 18 videos. Educate yourself. It will educate you about tokenomics, market cap, and anyone telling you that doesn't matter are fools or just dishonest. It matters. We talk about how to take profits, how to dollar cost average in and out, all that. It's in the course. Then you get a Zoom call where I walk through your portfolio with you, and you get 5 months of my inner circle, or you can just join the inner circle. Now, that being said, guys, whether you take me up on any of that or not, which I'll pin it in the comments and in the description, email me, I'll give you the information. But guys, whether you take me up on that or not, take profits or become the profits. And you may want to take what I consider profits. Look, AI16Z, I lost probably 20-25%. I don't know. It's my dry powder now. I'll figure it up later. However, I know I had 250% more today when I closed it out than I had yesterday. That's a win for me, right? Move on. Big boys game. I get it. Bad investment. It happens. All right. That being said, guys, I need to really tell y'all about some of the XRP scams. Now, it happens across the board, but I believe it happens more to the XRP community. And I say this with love, but I believe it's because they're a little more gullible and they believe in people. And it's some of the big influencers that you know and love. You can't imagine them scamming you. And a lot of times, to be fair, even though I disagree and I think they're uneducated and they lie to you about, predictions, here's the scam you have to watch out for on all tokens, but especially XRP. If you watch some of these videos, they're like, get your tokens off the exchange, right? Some of the biggest influencers out there will scam you on your XRP. Here's what their method is. Oh, XRP's going to 10,000. What are you going to do when you have $5 million, $10 million? What are you going to do with that money? The exchanges won't let you, take it off. It's going to flag the IRS. You're going to be locked up. You're not even going to be able to sell, on and on and on. So you click that button because you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do when my $1,000 of XRP is worth $5 million and I can't buy my Lambo? So you click on the button and they start sending you stuff and you're like, oh, this is my buddy. I trust him. Sometimes I think it is the guy you trust. But a lot of times it's not him. It's somebody else. It's a scammer. So they're like, just like, did you get your Flare airdrop? Whatever it is. Oh, this is how you get it off the exchange. I'll send you the form. They send you the form and you type in your password. Or you open up something that is scamware and they go through your email. And then, boom, there goes your XRP. But it happens across the board, but especially in the XRP community. Guys, I'm here for you. I know I ran a lot, and I know I'm brutal, tough love, but people need to hear that. People are getting wrecked. And they think for some reason, the bigger the influencer, the smarter they are, the more honest, that they know more. No, guys, if you want to grow a channel, lie to people about their money. Promise them a Lambo. Let's use XRP. $50,000 buyback. Lie. $10,000 XRP. Lie. When the SEC court case ends. Lambo. Lie. Oh, wait till the ETFs get here. Lie. What ISO 2022 gets here. Lambo. Lie. Guys, I can't help you. You can lead a horse to water. Look, Crypto Bellwether stands for that. Most people don't even know what a bellwether is, which was very disappointing. But a bellwether is the ram that the shepherd puts on the big ram that leads the sheep to shelter. He trains the ram. They hear the bell. So in a storm at night, when coyotes come, whatever, you just listen to the bell. He points you to safety. That's why it's called the Crypto Bellwether. I'm here for you. I don't always get it right, but I promise you everything I ever tell you has merit. All right, so hit the like button if nothing else, guys. But that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section. Are we in a reset? What's coming next? You tell me. But no matter what, come back and be part of this community. I'm going to give you the alpha you need. Now remember these two things, guys. If the majority were right, the majority would be rich. And if you don't take profits, you're going to become the prophets. And don't be hodling these altcoins, guys. Are you out of your mind? Said with love, not financial advice. Take care, guys.